Welcome, and today we're going to make a Facebook Messenger chatbot using Python with the use of the API for Python, which is Fbchat. Now without further ado, we're going to open a Python file using Repl and create the bot and start coding. Now here we have our Python file. Now first of all, we have to look in the library for the necessary classes objects. So since we only need we're just gonna do something like importing Fbchat. Now Fbchat, once downloaded, we could go ahead and skip the import Fbchat and go straight away from Fbchat. That means we're gonna take a specific object or class from Fbchat and import it in our program. We're gonna import our client, which is the thing that we're going to use to make a bot. Now we're also gonna import the models of Fbchat. Import everything inside those models. Make our Fbchat AI bot working. Now first of all, we have to create a class for the bot. Now make a class in Python, which is basically called class. Then the name for our class we can go with Fbchat. We have our message bot. Now we're gonna put inside these open and close parentheses. Now we have the client object. Now we have the class. And let's start coding inside the class. Now first of all, we wanted our bot to read messages or somewhat see messages from other users. So we want that. So to do that, we're gonna define a function. We're gonna define an onMessage. Now an onMessage function is basically telling us that if someone sends the message to the bot, then it's going to read it, analyze it, or do it. So in the onMessage, there's actually a syntax for this, or in the documentation. So we're just going to copy that. So self mid the author ID message object thread ID, then the thread ID, and as well as the marks. There we have it. Before we continue, we have to put the values for these. So most of them we're just gonna give a non-value. So we're gonna do this. For the author ID, same as well. We're gonna do the none. Same as here. Same here. And then the only difference is that the thread type, we're gonna make a specific value for it. Thread type, you're gonna call thread type from Fbchat. Then call in the users. So there we have created our onMessage. Now let's continue. So in that onMessage, we're gonna do try. Basically making the bot do something or try something or the program to do something if it can be successful or not. So try message equals because our message, most of the messages that are sent in the client or sent to the bot are strings, because most of them are slow. Hi, how are you? Those kinds of things. So we're gonna use string for this. So string, we're gonna do message object, which is basically the message that is given. Then we have to split it. When we're gonna split it is because we want this to be added in our console, which is found here. You wanted it to log it in the console. We're gonna split it, comma, then add some values. So for the first one, we're gonna put 15, and the other, we're gonna use 14. Now we have declared our message. The next thing we're gonna do is to print it, so that we can add it in our console. Now we're gonna do some if and now statements. So if it is a video or not. If we wanted to make that. So if it is a user, the user sends a video. Now in Facebook there is this particular link to identify if it is a video or not, and we're gonna use that specifically, and that is Fbchat. So in message, basically we're making it look like that if this link is found in the message, that means it's a video. Then we're gonna do something about it, and we want the message to equal message. Today we don't want to change whatever this was. We don't want it to make another thing. So we wanted it to be a string and do this. Basically that. We're basically saying that the value of the message that is sent by the user for the video will still remain as that link, and it will be posted in the console. Now we have an if, we're gonna do an else the user sent normal text. Now we're gonna do message is equals to, since we know that it's a string, so we're gonna use string, using specifically string. We're gonna call the message object. We have that, and do the same thing we did in this one. But that, and the only difference is that we put in different values. For this one we put 19, this one 20, and we have that. Now since we have a try, we might as well put an exception. An exception, we're gonna do something like trying to message. And what we're gonna do is basically, if this didn't happen, we're just gonna make another console log. So we still wanted it to paste in the console. So using this code, search object, then text, and do over. Then we print it. There. We have that. So basically, if we receive a message, this didn't go boom. We wanted to make sure that this goes alright. Then this we have a try. We put an accept again, and this time our accept is passed. If this didn't go, and ignore whatever tried to do. So now we're gonna define the on message or the send message. We want to make a function when we send a message. So, defining the send message. We're going to do an if and else. Or specifically just if. So if the author ID is not equals to self UID or not equals to the ID of the sender. So for example, if the sender of that message is not equals to the ID of the bot, then we can do something about it. You wanted it self.send, basically making the bot send then the message. And make the text equals there. You wanted to make the text customizable, so we're gonna use a variable, and in this case we're just gonna try the variable reply. So we could basically just change this. Instead of reply, we could say something like message or anything. Send or so for this instance we're just gonna use reply. Now we have that. The next one is we have to do thread ID. And make sure that it is equal to the thread ID that is currently active. Then our thread type, say, well, we want everything. The thread type is equal to the thread type that is currently active. Now we have that. Basically, we have finished sending a message. That we're gonna make an event. Okay. There. So if what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make if and else statements. So if the author ID is not equals to the user or the self ID, self.uid, then we send a message. So we do another if here. So if is in message, or if someone says hi in the message, we reply. Maybe we'll reply. Then we send the message. There. So we're gonna make another one. So, okay. He says, "How are you?" in message. Then we reply. Send the message. There. Now we have done that. We're gonna do else. So in case the author ID is equal to the self ID, then we're going to pass or not send a message at all. Now, that. So the next thing to do is we want to make sure to make the session cookies, because Fbchat is run by session cookies. And be careful when using session cookies, because session cookies is just also as important as password. Because if somebody accesses your session cookie, they can enter your FB account. But the good thing about session cookies is that once you close your browser, then the session cookies are no longer functionable. Now let's continue. So, session cookies is equal. We will make a JSON file here. Then in the session cookies, there are specific session cookies that are important for this. Now we wanted to also place in our session cookies the SB or FR, the C user, and the DATR and the S. So you want to put the CSB, the FR, our C user, or DATR, and our access. Now all our session cookies are alright. Now the next thing we're gonna do is to log in our client. Bot is equals to the name of our class, which is messbot. Then we're gonna put here, we have to put the email, this one, password. Then here is where we put our session keys. Equals to session. So this part, we could leave it completely empty or put our credentials. So in my case, I'm just gonna empty it out. So there. Still works with it as it's not. So there. Print if the messenger bot logged in. So client dot is logged in. There. Now we wanted to make another try and accept. Try bot listen. We wanted the bot to listen whatever the messages are sent in. Then we're gonna make an accept. There. I have finished creating our PyBot in Facebook Messenger. Now we're gonna put the credentials, which can be taken using a Chrome extension. Using the Chrome extension getTokenCookie, I used it to get session cookies for the specific account we're gonna use the bot. So I have this one, this account, and token. And eventually pasted it in the code. So goodbye. Have here. There. They're listening. Hi. So automatically send message. So in the log, send message. Say that's in our Facebook Messenger chatbot tutorial in Python.